how I did this last time.
Check 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Reading High, Exeter Township. Coming up, 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay.
Ready?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Exeter High School for tonight's matchup between the Reading Red Knights and the Exeter Eagles. James Hine alongside Bruce Badgley. We're broadcasting live tonight thanks to Brute Athletic Apparel, who's powering our broadcast, as well as Win Marketing and Apex Auto Exchange. Stay ahead of the curve. And thanks to Del Jackson and LLhoops, our good friend over at LLhoops. You see him every once in a while, do some games out over in the Lancaster-Lebanon League. Thanks for tuning in tonight for a big-time matchup, especially for the Exeter Eagles. They have 7 games remaining on the schedule, and they're all tough games. Almost must-win games. We got to talk to Coach Ashcroft before the game, and he's looking to pull some wins out here late and find the Eagles in the Berks County playoff.
Yeah, and if you're trying to, win games or, kind of a must-win game, it's kind of really hard when you got Reading High coming in. And, the one thing that Coach Ashcroft talked about is, the schedule that they face, down the stretch here with Berks Catholic and Wilson and, just the Section 1 schedule coming down the line. But he's not, what do they say? They respect everyone, fear none. They don't really fear these guys. They're playing, very, very well with guys like Colin Payne and Joey Schlaffer and Teddy Snyder leading the way as far as scoring goes. His big concern right now, first and foremost, let's get in the county tournament, okay? Yep. Then we take our business there. Let's see if we can, do some damage in the district. And the nice thing about Exeter is that they're in 5A. They're not in 6A. So it's really new life for them if they can qualify for, the district tournament. So, he seems very upbeat, very pleased with the way, that his team is playing. Granted, there were a couple games he said that, kind of got away with him, right. Got away from him here. But, this Reading High team comes in off of a 4-1 week. It started with a rare Sunday game loss to Lower Marion. But, boy, Coach Perez and that entire organization kind of used that as a launching off point for a week that was a record-setting week for players. And going up against Vertical Academy in a gigantic game on Friday, winning that one. I broadcast the Archbishop Wood game on Saturday. Emotional wins. I tell you what, they're firing on all cylinders now. They got everybody back off suspension. Reading High's ready for the conference push, so here we go.
There as we count down the final seconds, both teams getting ready to go. Some final preparations in place for each team. But yeah, Coach Ashcroft likened his the efforts that he'd like to see from his team to the San Francisco 49ers. And he says, I don't care how we get in, we just got to get in, and we can do some damage. So you love to hear that out of your head coach, especially going into a big game against Reading. You know what Reading's going to bring the energy, bring the pressure, and this is a good test to see what kind of team you have going into these final 6 games after tonight.
Well, and they've got a good night to, try this. I mean, they got a huge crowd at senior night. Mm-hmm. It's also like a youth basketball night. So, I mean, this place is jam-packed. And, you have to believe that they're going to raise the rafters here to try and, get a win here for this Exeter Township team. Starting lineups being introduced.
Yeah, nice tunnel built by the youth program from Exeter for these varsity players. They got a long walk that hopefully they don't get tired out before the game starts.
I don't think they're going to get tired out. Like I said, I think if there's a time, most teams will try and schedule, kind of an easy win when they have their senior night and their specialty games. But having a huge crowd like this, hey, I mean, why not? Yeah. I mean, obviously Reading brings, travels well. I mean, the legendary travel of Reading High basketball, coupled with the fact that it's senior night here. I mean, this is playoff atmosphere.
Yeah, you definitely cannot ask for a better atmosphere here tonight as we get ready for the national anthem.
Oh, there you go.
Beautiful rendition. That's maybe only not all high schools have someone that can come out and
hit that note, man. I mean, wow.
Well done.
All right. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have, for some reason, certain Wi-Fi connections that we do these games on don't allow us to, put extra cameras on. So, unfortunately, we'll have to be calling the time. James will have to be Mr. Vigilant on the time tonight. We have had it inserted into the lower part of the picture. But, hey, it is what it is. We're glad that we're here and glad you're tuning in here on LLhoops tonight for this big Berks Section 1 battle, Reading High and Exeter Township. Man, I'm fired up.
I am too. And one more thing I'd like to point out to those watching at home. Starting point guard Zion Pascal is out tonight. He's going to be out for a week, Coach said. And sophomore guard number 30, keep your eyes on him, Alex Kelsey, will be taking over point guard duties tonight for the Eagles. So we'll see what the young man can do to help his squad here tonight in a big matchup versus Reading. And we're underway. Alcantara wins the tip. And here's Miles Gray. He was a player of the game a few weeks back against Mifflin, and the shot there from Alcantara rattles out. And Exeter will have their first chance. Here comes the pressure from the Red Knights. Shot quickly, wide open three-point shot, Colin Payne.
Wow, I mean, he's one of those guys that just starts shooting right off the bench. Fantastic.
And that's what you want to see. Just let it fly. You got an open shot, take it as soon as you feel you're open against this Reading Knights team.
Yeah, respect everyone, fear none. You got to keep firing it up.
And a good start for the Eagles here as they got a three-point lead and the basketball. Kelsey losing the handle, and you see the pressure coming from the Red Knights and a little bit of sloppy play here on both sides. And Ruben Rodriguez settles it down for the Red Knights, goes underneath to Xavier Davis, and he's fouled. He'll head to the line for the first free throws of the night.
Yeah, but look, it's a great way. I talk about the fact that I always like to see coaches go 94 feet on defense to start a game. I think that, fast start like that, I mean, get the blood flowing.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of energy in this building.
Absolutely. Going to be a heck of a lot out on that floor, too. Davis
misses the first. senior forward for the Red Knights. So starting 5 for the Red Knights: Amir Berdine, Ruben Rodriguez, Miles Gray, Xavier Davis, and Daniel Alcantara.
Yeah, they're at full strength.
There's Kelsey, tries the one-hand grab, loses the handle. Miles Gray's there, gets it to Rodriguez. He puts it in for 2.
Terrific points off turnover there. So fast.
Their transition game is very good. Lots of speed out there for the Red Knights. Here's Kelsey, dishes it out to the corner. Corrado for 3, rattles out, and it's knocked out of bounds by Schlaffer.
Well, I like the strategy by Exeter, but if they don't start knocking down some of these long-range threes pretty quick, it's going to be a long night.
Here's Alcantara, goes underneath to Davis. Ruben Rodriguez brings it out inside. Berdine, loose ball. Good defense there by Kelsey, but the ball will stay with the Red Knights. Miles Gray to inbound. Gets it out to Ruben Rodriguez. Here's Miles Gray. Zone defense here by the Eagles. Gray for 3. No good. Good box out there by Schlaffer. And that ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles. Got a timeout
and a quick
here.
timeout.
Coach Perez takes a timeout, 30 seconds.
I think it's a good timeout there. Anytime, your team gets out there, they've had a couple days off after a couple of big emotional wins. He just wants to send a message pretty quickly that, these guys are here to play, and you can't take them lightly. I was talking to some of the Reading assistant coaches before the game and asked them that pointed question. I mean, do you expect any kind of a letdown, or are they going to play down to their competition, considering, the level that they played over the last couple of weeks or last couple of games? And he didn't think so. They felt that they were going to come out and they were going to play their very high intensity game and just kind of let it go. And
well, especially as you get this late in the season, you have several teams that are trying to find their way into the playoffs, and you can't take any team for granted, regardless of record. Especially when you're sitting up there 7-0 in conference play, and everybody's gunning for you because you're the team to beat in Berks County.
They're the team to beat in the state of Pennsylvania.
That's true. Here's the Eagles. Good ball movement. Here's Winsky's pass is intercepted by Miles Gray. Here's Ruben Rodriguez from the corner. Can't get it to fall. We got a jump ball. Berdine ties up with Mierzwinski.
Well, that's the second turnover already for Exeter. So, I mean, they've got to value the basketball. I know that, you're trying to play an up-tempo game or whatever like that, but you still have to value the basketball, and you still have to get a high percentage shot. Can't just fire anything up there.
Colin Payne just got that ball in to Schlaffer. A good ball movement. There's Mierzwinski. Can't finish. And the rebound by Gray. Alcantara to Berdine. Into the corner to Rodriguez for 3. He's got it.
Good ball movement there. That's exactly the shot that Reading wants. Quickly down, open 3 in the corner. Boy, Exeter's got to tighten down on that perimeter defense.
Looks like this foul's going to be on Amir Berdine, his first. So Reading High with their first lead of the night, 5-3, with 5 minutes and 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. It is Exeter basketball. Teddy Snyder checks in. He'll inbound, as well as Anthony Cassisi.
It is a packed house. Don't be surprised, gang, if you have a person or two go through our camera shot through this game. I mean, it's
not much, nowhere to move here. But here's Colin Payne with it. Gets it off to Kelsey. Alex Kelsey for 2. Spins out underneath.
Exactly.
Cassisi with a.
Well, second chance points are just going to be critical for Exeter tonight.
They tie it up here with 4:47 to play in the first quarter. So far, matching the energy of Reading High. And here's a cross-court pass to Schlaffer. Here's underneath is Alex Kelsey driving now. Payne, nice move, gets it to go.
Beautiful. Colin Payne, a good start to this game, just what Exeter needs.
You can see Coach Ashcroft on the bench after that score. He's urging his team to get back on defense because Reading High will get down there quickly if you aren't paying attention. And Coach is making sure that his Eagles are doing their job as Payne comes down with the rebound and gets it off to Kelsey. Reading High backing off on defense, the pressure here a little bit.
That's the shot you want Reading High taking.
There's a deep three from Payne. Doesn't get it to go. Burdine with the rebound out to Rodriguez. Underneath. Nice pass by Ruben.
Gosh.
And he hits Eris Rodriguez.
Yeah, just kind of a lapse there by not having the defense back there. Oops.
3-point shot, no good. Loose basketball.
Trying to get the scoreboard to work here.
It's off the Exeter Eagles, and it'll go to the Reading High Knights.
Tied at 7 there. Finally got it to work here. I don't know what the issue was there for us.
Here's Ruben Rodriguez on the baseline. Picks up his dribble. Gets it out to Alcantara for 3. No good. Loose ball. Ruben's got the rebound. Brings it out. And settles it down. Drives. 3-point shot.
Oh, beautiful.
Rodriguez for 3.
Just got that in rhythm. Got to get somebody out there in his face.
Payne pushes it across court. Here's Schlaffer with it now. He gets it off to Snyder. Back to Payne. Tight defense here by Reading. They're all over the place. A loose basketball, errant pass from Payne. And it looks like it goes out off of the Red Knights.
Yeah, unfortunately it was tipped by the Red Knights. Down to about 2:45 remaining here in quarter number 1. Thanks for joining us here on LLhoops.
Kelsey with it. Has Payne cutting to the basket. Good defense by Eris Rodriguez, but Payne hits the fadeaway and puts in 2 for the Eagles as quickly down court. Ruben Rodriguez lays it off the glass for 2. Quick answer by the Red Knights. 12-9 the score. 2:15 to play in the first quarter.
Reading still putting the pressure on. Trying to disrupt that offensive flow.
There's Payne from the corner for 3. Can't get it to fall, but Schlaffer has the rebound. And he's fouled en route to the hoop. He'll head to the line for 2. We'll see who this foul is on.
Yeah, always an important part of the game. Got to try and get to the basket, make your opponent foul you so you can get to the free throw line.
2 here for number 24. And he puts in the first one. And Xavier Davis checks back in for the Red Knights. He'll give Alcantara a break.
Game's been played on the perimeter so far. Only 3 fouls between both teams here to start the game.
Justin Walker is in the game as well for the Red Knights. Chris Schlaffer hits both. And it's a 1-point game, under 2 minutes to play. There's Gray, gets it into the corner. There's Xavier Davis underneath. Can't find anywhere to go with it. And a 3-second violation called on Xavier Davis. A good defensive stand there for the Eagles with 1:43 in the first.
Yeah, Davis just got hung up in the center there. Nobody to pass to. Nobody came to the ball.
Alex Kelsey was able to block all passing lanes and prevent Davis from getting rid of that ball underneath. 2 points there for the Eagles, and they take the lead back 13-12.
Good offensive series there.
Get it into the big fella. Rodriguez, beautiful pass to Xavier Davis, and he puts it off the glass.
Equally good there by Reading High.
Some good basketball from both sides here, early going. Approaching 1 minute left here in the first quarter.
Reading still with that full court pressure.
So we hit that 1 minute mark. Alex Kelsey handling point guard duties for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Shot a little too strong, but the big man's there to bring this one in. He'll head to the line.
That's the second one of those, offensive rebounds and getting the foul and go to the line.
So Kachese is at the line.
Down to 50.3 remaining.
So here we go. Red Knights basketball We're at the 42nd mark here in the first quarter. Tie ball game, 14 all. Here's Miles Gray for three. Can't get it to fall. Payne with the rebound. And Walker with the pressure here.
And do you play for the last shot?
High pass, thankfully. Schlaffer's big man out there. He's able to go up and get that.
Nice timeout by Exeter there. I mean, it looked like he was going to be trapped on the sidelines. So rather than to lose the possession, calls a good timeout. Should be able to set up a nice inbounds play to finish the quarter.
Yeah, so lots to celebrate here tonight at Exeter High School. As we mentioned earlier, senior night tonight. Big group of cheerleaders and some 3 basketball players getting recognized. And now we have the men's and women's track and field and cross-country teams here getting recognized for their accomplishments this year.
Packed house, great. You feel the excitement. I mean, there's not a lot of seats left in this gym, that's for sure. Getting kind of warm with our new Brute apparel tonight.
Yeah, for sure. If you didn't get a chance to see our pregame open here, check us out. We have some fresh apparel from Brute Athletic Apparel, some brand new quarter zips with a Brute logo and LLhoops. We're primed to bring you high school basketball action here in the final weeks of the season.
Yeah, I think we're going to have some contests coming up of, some of the stuff we're wearing that you can actually, sign up and win that, and then special discounts for teams that sign up during that time. Oh, my.
Here's a steal by the Red Knights. Ruben Rodriguez gets it off to Xavier Davis.
Gosh.
He puts it in with the left hand, and it's 16-14 with a second left. Long attempt there, almost.
You're thinking Exeter's got the chance, to take the lead coming out of the timeout. Unfortunately, another turnover, and it turns into points for Reading High to end the quarter. Not what Coach Ashcroft, wanted there. But, look, 16-14.
Yeah, a special thank you to Win Marketing Win Marketing specializes in digital marketing programs that are cost-effective, reach larger audiences, have a variety of sources, and deliver measurable results. Contact Win Marketing today at 610-914-3928. So we also like to thank Apex Auto Exchange. Apex Auto Exchange is a local family-ran automotive and ATV dealership that specializes in unique vehicles such as performance cars, classic cars and trucks, motorcycles, and vintage two-stroke ATVs. Financing options for everyone. We work with all credit histories, bad credit, no credit, bankruptcies, and more. Certain vehicles on our lot are eligible for buy here, pay here. Inquire at the dealership for specific information. Once again, thanks to Apex Auto Exchange. Stay ahead of the curve. And we'd like to thank Brute Athletic Apparel, proud sponsor. Tonight's broadcast is powered by Brute Athletic Apparel. It's almost time for AAU basketball season. Be sure to check out Brute.com and inquire to see how they can help you with your uniform needs for this upcoming AAU season.
All right, here we go. A lot of fun here. Packed house.
The Exeter High football team getting recognized for their district championship here tonight. Something that Bruce knows a little bit about. He was able to cover that game. Good game. And a big win for the high school.
Oh, just, you can't say enough about, what winning that district championship has meant to the Exeter athletic program, let alone, the football program.
A no-look pass by Justin Walker goes off the foot of Xavier Davis and out of bounds. A good pass, just a little errant, and Davis couldn't get down to keep that one in the hands of the Red Knights.
We've been running up and down the court. I would not call it a very crisply played game so far. And another turnover. Gosh.
Josh Turman turns it over with the traveling violation. There's Alcantara with it now. Goes cross court to Walker. Good ball movement off the hands of Berdine, and Teddy Snyder has it for the Eagles. Yep. Snyder working to the far side of the court, brings it back, dishes it off to Colin Payne. Here's Schlaffer. And he can't get it to fall. 7:06 here in the second quarter, 16-14 the score, and the Red Knights will head down court. Ruben Rodriguez dishes it off.
Let's see if they can get into a little offensive rhythm here. They
trading turnovers here early.
Exactly. Each team, with the exception of maybe one or two turns down court, have really not looked sharp offensively out there so far.
Payne gets it into Kelsey.
And not necessarily because of the defense. There's been kind of some errant passes, turnovers.
Here's Kelsey with it now. Payne for three. Quick shot off the back of the rim. Rebound Berdine, and he gets it off to Rodriguez, who pushes it up court for the Red Knights. Alcantara for three. In and out.
Yeah, sure like to see one of these teams here just take a breath and run some offensive sets.
There's Ruben, pass underneath. Alcantara somehow gets that.
Oh, my.
Gives that a chance, and Berdine cleans it up for two to stretch this lead to 4.
This is not a game that Exeter can win if you're going up and down the court like this, okay? I mean, and Coach Ashcroft talked about that,
Yeah.
prior to the game.
No look pass, Ruben Rodriguez, and Kachizi gets up in the air, lands down on Justin Walker. And he'll head to it looks like it's going to be a foul on the floor.
Hey, you're just kind of waiting for, Reading to kind of blow it up here. Because this up and down game I mean, that's playing right into their hand.
There's Alcantara, and Kachizi picks up the foul, and Alcantara puts it in for 2, and he'll head to try to finish off the three-point play here in a second. Looking to stretch that lead to 5.
Nice pass inside there.
And Alcantara finishes off the three-point play.
Boy, I tell you what, Coach Perez has just got to be really pleased with the way that Alcantara has played coming back from that suspension. And another turnover.
Steal by the Red Knights, and Alcantara on the other end.
I mean,
lays
timeout.
it in.
You got to get a timeout here, Matt.
5 minutes and 36 seconds. We have a foul on Xavier Davis, his first.
So really just like to see Exeter get into some kind of offensive flow. You know, they have, worked for some good shots under the basket. Don't just settle for the first shot. Settle for a high percentage shot.
A little more consistency from the Eagles will go a long way to getting back into this game. Only down 7 here as Kelsey's working underneath the basket in the midst of 4 Red Knights, and there's a foul.
On the floor there. Good offensive rebound there for Kelsey.
So 5 team fouls on the Red Knights. Alcantara picks up his first. Payne's pass tipped up in the air by Miles Gray. Here's
Showtime.
Walker.
Oh, my.
And it does
not
look good. He went up to go for the dunk, it appears, and leg just gave out on him.
Wow. I think looks like it was a slip. Oh, my.
Yeah, he's extremely thankful that it wasn't what he thought it was when he was trying to get up there and didn't get up in the air.
Jeez.
Wonder if Teddy Snyder accidentally clipped the back of his foot.
I have no idea other than, I think with you, man, I was holding my breath there for a minute.
You never like to see those non-contact explosive plays that don't result in anything but fall into the ground. So Justin Walker looks to be okay. We're back underway. The Eagles have the basketball. Teddy Snyder, a deep 3 off the glass. It's good.
They'll take it.
4-point game now. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the half. Xavier Davis hands it off to Ruben Rodriguez. He works the baseline and steps out of bounds. So the ball goes back to Exeter.
Well, despite everything, I mean, if you would have told Exeter that they would be down 4 with 4 minutes and 43 seconds to go until halftime in this game, Coach Ashcroft would have signed up for that.
Yeah, for sure. There's a pass from Colin Payne, gets batted around, and the Red Knights end up with it. Ruben Rodriguez, wide open 3, hits it. And Coach Perez takes a timeout.
Yeah, I tell you what, I think he's just got to reemphasize the fact that, what they need to be doing out there. Because Exeter's really hanging tough with them, Quite honestly, Exeter with a few mistakes and these turnovers is really the only thing, quite honestly, that's got Reading out in front. Reading's been able to take advantage of the points off turnovers. Exeter's played well on the boards. They played well on defense with some steals in the paint. And, give the Eagles a lot of credit for hanging tough so far. But, it's always just that, you're kind of waiting for that explosion to happen. But, the longer it goes, you know what they say, keeps hanging around. You never know. Not sure why every once in a while the scoreboard keeps freezing up on me. But thanks for joining us here, friends. Really appreciate you tuning in to LL Hoops and supporting high school basketball here in District 3.
There's Teddy Snyder fouled in the process of shooting by Ruben Rodriguez, and he'll head to the stripe for 3. A chance to bring the Eagles back within 4 points. 26-19 the score, 4:21 on the clock here in the first half.
Well, I was wondering I thought that I had missed a basket. It actually showed 26-22 a few moments ago.
They added the 3 from Ruben Rodriguez to the wrong side.
Okay, all right.
And that's what happened there.
All right,
They got you crossed up, Bruce.
I'll tell you what, I don't need any more cross-ups after the fact that the last girls game that we did over there at Lancaster Catholic. To this day, that's not the score of the game, okay? That wasn't they said there was a final score, but that's not the score. They lost, 6 points maybe in that game?
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It was a lot of fun talking about it, that's for sure. And a lot of fun calling it. A lot of good basketball going on in the LL for girls.
There's Ruben Rodriguez for 2. On the other end, Teddy Snyder hit 2 of the 3 free throws. Now it's a 28-21 lead for the Red Knights at the 4-minute mark here. Underneath, Schlaffer puts it in.
Coach Rodriguez doesn't like that, or Perez doesn't like that.
Stolen away here by Colin Payne. Good defensive play. He's guarded by Miles Gray, and now the ball's loose, knocked out of his hands by Xavier Davis, who's diving for the basketball. Great hustle there by Davis, but to no avail, as the Eagles will maintain possession and bring this one back up court again.
Yeah, like you said, you got to love the effort there by Davis.
You got the chance to see Reading High play a few times, and Xavier Davis, every time he's out on the floor, he's hustling every second. There's a pass for Kelsey. Turnover, and then Reading High turns it right back as the pass for Ruben Rodriguez is out of his reach.
Yeah, as we said, not the sharpest or most crisply played first half by really either team.
I've had a couple of moments of back and forth turnovers and a couple of minutes of back and forth trading baskets. So a little bit of everything here in the first half. 3 minutes, 25 seconds left. As a traveling violation here against Alex Kelsey. A tough spot for the sophomore. Kelsey coming in, filling in for Pascal, the junior, who's out injured tonight. First game going up against Reading High, leading the squad.
You know, I heard a great expression in one of our coaches' interviews this week called game shock, okay? Where, you know, he's going into the game and he is not used to playing to players of this caliber. And there will be, and that was a great expression that was by Cumberland Valley's girls head coach, Bill Wolf, and it's going to be an expression that I'm going to take with me. Reading, obviously, with the competition that they've played, they've got no game shock.
Yeah. Kelsey turns it over there. Had to get rid of that basketball before he had the traveling violation. Tried to hit Schlaffer. And here's Miles Gray in the corner for 3. Can't get it to fall. Rodriguez with the rebound. Thinks about taking it out. Ends up putting back a shot. He can't get it to go. Rebound Schlaffer, and Payne now has it for the Eagles. There's Teddy Snyder now working on Alcantara.
He hasn't been shy, has he, no. Teddy Snyder? Oh, beautiful, man, nice movement. Work inside and got the foul. Great passing interior there by Exeter.
Kachizi will head to the line.
So we finally have somebody in the bonus.
Yeah, 7 fouls for the Red Knights, 3 on the Eagles. 28-24 the score, 2:23 left in the first half. As here comes Xavier Davis back in for the Red Knights. So Coach Ashcroft sticking with these 5 players out there on the court now. Snyder, Payne, Schlaffer, Kelsey, and Kachizi for the majority of the second quarter.
Let's see if Reading runs a little offense here.
Harris Rodriguez with the
And
fake
nothing.
pass and shot, no good.
Just taking the first available shot, not really running any offensive sets whatsoever.
There's Kachizi, has it, dribbles, gets it across to Snyder as they break the press of the Red Knights. And here's Schlaffer at the top. Snyder has it now, guarded by Xavier Davis.
This is what I like to see out of Exeter, looking for a good shot.
They see the patience out of Teddy Snyder. He dishes it off to Colin Payne, who will work on Rodriguez. Good ball movement this possession there. Snyder
there
off
it
the
is.
glass.
See?
Nice job.
Absolutely. Just run your offense a little bit, guys.
Here's Rodriguez into Alcantara, and he shoots it from the paint. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Schlaffer. And he'll handle it.
Another quick offensive possession for Reading.
And Coach Ashcroft takes a timeout.
Absolutely. I mean, a great timeout by Coach Ashcroft there. I mean, he's got his guys believing now. Down to 1:06 to go in this first half. They're down by only 2. They had a really good offensive set the last time. Got a great high percentage shot. Pulled it within 2. I don't know. Do you play for the last shot? I mean,
it's definitely something that crosses your mind. The one thing that you got to be cautious of is the defense of the Red Knights. They're all over the place creating turnovers. So you got to be smart with the basketball here, and I think that's why Coach Ashcroft wanted to talk this one over. Maybe he's thinking they can find a way to get 2 possessions out of this, go into halftime with the lead, but he's going to leave us in suspense up here.
Well, that's okay.
In the stands.
Well, look, I mean, if we knew in advance if we could read minds, I mean, boy, that'd be great. We sure wouldn't be doing basketball games. But, no, I tell you what, incredible. Incredible that we've got a 2-point game with 1:06 here in the first half. So when do you officially, when is the official, upset alert start,
I think
around?
once you start getting late in the third quarter, you start thinking about it here. Right now, you're wanting to compete here and keep this game close at halftime, get some rest, fine-tune your game plan at halftime and come out and explode here in the second half.
Sure
for
looks
both
like
teams, game plan.
Sure looks like they're running the regular offense out there.
Yeah.
But maybe that's in a way to kind of kick the Reading High defense back from the intensity.
There's Snyder drives, throws up a shot, can't get it to go. Alcantara the rebound, gets it up to Ruben Rodriguez. Easy lay-in for Ruben. And we're under 30 seconds here. And the Red Knights extend the lead to 4, 30-26.
I tell you what, the difference in this game has been the Exeter turnovers that have been turned into points by Reading High.
And there, Schlaffer tries to go underneath to Kachizi, and it goes out of bounds off the hand of Ruben Rodriguez. 12.5 seconds in the first half.
And turnovers not necessarily caused by defensive pressure.
Yeah, they're trying to force that basketball in a little bit. And here, Payne can't find anyone open, so he sends it off of Miles Gray's leg out of bounds. And he'll reset his 5 seconds to get it in. Schlaffer has it, got up there, extended, can't get the basket to fall. Here's Ruben Rodriguez. He throws it right into Alex Kelsey. He pushes up court to Schlaffer at the buzzer. Schlaffer dunks it in.
You can't get a better ending than that.
Not at all. 30-28 is the score as we head to halftime. Special shout out to our sponsors. Tonight's broadcast is powered by Brute Athletic Apparel. Check out Brute.com for all your apparel needs. With the AAU basketball season coming up, see what Brute can do to help you out. Reach out to them on their website or sales@brute.com, and they will help you find your AAU uniforms for the season. And a shout out to Apex Auto Exchange. Apex Auto Exchange is local, family-run automotive and ATV dealership that specializes in unique vehicles such as performance cars, classic cars and trucks, motorcycles, and vintage two-stroke ATVs. Check out Apex Auto Exchange and stay ahead of the curve.
And let's not forget LLhoops tomorrow night, every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. We've got our pick and roll show. Got a great lineup of guests this week. Mike Gross will be there to talk about the all-state selections, how that whole process works here in the state of Pennsylvania for basketball. We've got interviews with Sean Schleffer from Chambersburg, the boys head coach. Also Bill Wolf from Cumberland Valley. I mean, there isn't a more storied girls basketball program in the state of Pennsylvania than Cumberland Valley. Dell will be there. I'll be there. We have a special guest who will be joining us as well, a coach to be named later, so to speak, who really liked the show and really wanted to be on the show.
That's awesome.
Stopping by for our friends at Burt's, who hosts the show for us there over in Millersville. So check us out, live or on demand. We do the show at 7 o'clock every Wednesday. We talk about power rankings for both boys and girls, everything to do with District 3 basketball. We've got interviews with LLhoops Players of the Week. I mean, it's jam-packed. I mean, I don't know how we're going to get this in an hour tomorrow. Maybe it'll go long. I don't know.
Give it a little bonus. Little bonus time never hurts, Bruce.
A little bonus time never hurt. Hey, listen, we're going to take a little break here. We'll be back with the second half. But at halftime, Reading High 30, Exeter Township 28. Stay tuned. This is going to be a great ending, guys.
All right, fans, welcome back. We're getting ready to get back into it here after halftime. James Hine and Bruce Badgley here at Exeter High School. And bringing you a good first half of basketball here, Bruce. Leading point scorer for Reading High, Ruben Rodriguez. And Anthony Cachisi leads the Exeter Eagles with 8 points. 14 for Ruben and 18 for Cachisi. And good start to the game here if you're an Exeter Eagles fan. Reading High looking to kick it in gear. Little costly mistakes on both sides is what has this game at 30-28 going into the start of the second half. Yeah,
well, if you're Coach Ashcroft, I mean, you'd sign up for this. You know, I said that during the first half is that, you know, they're playing. Neither team is really playing, you know, crisply. Mm-hmm. Neither team is really. Exeter actually got into more of an offensive rhythm in the second quarter. Reading High has pretty much just been, you know, up and down. I mean, the difference in this game has been the points off of Exeter turnovers that Reading has been able to produce. Mm-hmm. So if Exeter can just cut down on the mistakes a little bit, boy, I like their chances. I mean, you know, you talk about an upsets or whatever like that, you know, the longer you go, I mean, they're still they're hanging around. And, I mean, you just never know. And that's the thing. It was funny. I was talking to some of the football coaches before the game, and I said, you know, it's you always want to, like, follow, you know, Reading High around because you don't want to miss a chance that if they get upset. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, you know, just hang in there. I'm sure that, you know, hopefully we're getting a lot of people tuning in here, you know, because it's a 2-point game at halftime at Exeter on senior night with a big crowd. Hey, you never know what might happen.
Yeah. Lots of excitement here at Exeter, senior night. And Bruce, how about these quarter zip jackets? Are you staying warm here tonight in these Brute quarter zip jackets?
Well, I tell you what, I love these. I mean, you know, Brute made a couple of these for me for football. But, man, I mean, this is just, like, so cool. I mean, you know, this kind of matches the same color as our, you know, banner up there a little bit. But, man, these are, like, so great for, you know, that extra layer when you're outside. I mean, as you get into the sports in the spring, when you got just one layer, having this right on top, man, I mean, this is, like, really cool. And I love the colors.
Yeah.
So, you know, guys, we're going to start having some promotions from Brute on the broadcast each and every week where James and I are going to have a jacket, and people will be able to sign up at Brute.com to win one of those jackets that we've got. And then we're going to have some special promotions that at Brute.com if teams sign up. And, I mean, talk about all the team apparel you guys have.
Yeah, so Brute Athletic Apparel has every sport that you're looking for. Coming up here in season-wise, you got baseball and softball coming up. Brute has a brand new women's line as well called Athena. It's Brute's Elite Fit for women.
And you have, like, even women's wrestling gear, right?
Yes. So we support the local high schools at Brute Athletic Apparel, and we've got some local high schools wearing our stuff, which is great to see.
But so you're national, too.
Yes,
I mean, you've got I saw you doing something at UNLV and what have you. I mean, this is really good stuff. So just keep tuned. We'll be getting a lot more information out on, you know, the stuff that we wear, the swag that we wear, the games. Then you'll be able to, you know, sign up. We're going to give away one of those jackets, and then there'll be special discounts for teams that sign up, you know, during the broadcast, too. Yeah. So pretty cool.
Yeah, check out Brute. AAU basketball season's coming up. Brute does this beautiful single-ply reversible for your AAU team. Check us out, Brute.com. So we're underway here in the second half. Exeter Eagle basketball. Alex Kelsey handles it, dishes it off. And here's Colin Payne now with the basketball. So 2-point lead for Reading High. There's Cachisi underneath, can't get it to fall. Rebound, Ruben Rodriguez. He pushes it up quickly. Here's Miles Gray for three. Bucket.
Oh, man. Boy, that's a just a dagger right there for a team's. And then
right back on the defensive end.
Absolutely.
Miles Gray knocks it out of the hands of Kelsey. And Colin Payne comes over. to inbound for the Eagles. Here's Teddy Snyder now. Pushing it across court, covered by Ruben Rodriguez. Red Knights in man defense here out of the break. Inside to Kachisi, knocked away by Alcantara. Xavier Davis handles the loose ball. Miles Gray pushes it up, dishes it out to Berdine. And Reading High sets up their offense. Inside to Davis, loose ball. Colin Payne settles it, dishes it off to Teddy Snyder. Spin move. And then he meets Amir Berdine as they crash into each other under the hoop. And it's going to be a jump ball.
I'm surprised that there wasn't a foul called there because he spun around and ran right into him. No, it looks like he spun around, ran right into him, and looked like he got tackled right there in the lane.
And there's Xavier Davis, looked away a little too soon, right through his hands. And another turnover by the Red Knights as Alex Kelsey pushes it up for the Eagles. Picks up his dribble. Miles Gray on the defensive end. Snyder's three-point shot, no good. Alcantara the rebound, quickly up to Ruben Rodriguez. And 2 quick points. We've seen that a lot here tonight. The long pass to Ruben Rodriguez to lay it in for 2.
Yeah, Reading High's only been effective off the rebound, on the break, on the quick break, and then also points off turnovers.
So Exeter looking for their first points of the second half. There it
Beautiful pass inside. See, just a little bit of patience. Work for the good shot.
There's Miles Gray driving the basket. Can't get it to go. Xavier Davis's shot, no good. Ruben Rodriguez has a chance. Gray again. And here's Kelsey. Nice crossover to get him into the open space. And there's Schlaffer, and he can't put it in, but he'll head to the line for 2.
A little acrobatic play. He almost knocked that down.
Yeah, very confident play there by Alex Kelsey. Looked a little gun shy in the early going. As we mentioned, he's starting tonight for junior Zion Pascal, who's out with an injury. And the sophomore is doing a nice job here in the second half. Held his own in the first half, and a nice crossover there to get a 3-on-1 opportunity that sends Schlaffer to the line. So one more coming here for the junior.
Oh, boy, that hurts.
He misses both. Alcantara brings it up court. Kelsey presses on him. There's a hand in the lane by Schlaffer, and now Aris Rodriguez sends it back into the corner. Davis out to Rodriguez. Quick shot for 3, no good. Ball tipped by Rodriguez underneath, and now Kachisi's going to pick up a foul and send Xavier Davis to the line.
I just like the fact that Reading is trying to run a little bit of offense here. At least, put a couple passes. They did work for the good shot. They really did work for a high percentage shot underneath the basket. Unfortunately, it didn't fall, but 3 throws coming.
And Davis hits his first. 5 minutes, 26 seconds here in the third quarter. And he splits.
Oh, man, almost got that in.
Splits his opportunities. Alex Kelsey, great job snatching that ball.
Beautiful stop to let the defender go by.
Payne started it, tried to get it to Snyder to begin with, and thankfully Kelsey grabbed that ball because there was a Red Knights defender ready to pick that ball off. So Kelsey grabbed the ball and then pushed it up to Teddy Snyder for an easy 2. It's a 4-point lead for the Red Knights, 36-32. There's Alcantara for 3. He hits it.
Wow. I mean, that's what makes him so good. For a big man, he can just post out there and knock it down and then play so big inside.
There's Payne crashing the rim, knocked away. And Ruben Rodriguez has it now. He's pushing the basketball out to Miles Gray for 3. No good. Davis with the rebound underneath. Goes up strong, a little too strong. as good defense there by Kachizi, and Colin Payne pushes it back up for the Eagles with 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third.
Come on. It's Exeter's got to run some good offense here, get a good high percentage shot on this possession.
So Teddy Snyder with that last layup a couple possessions ago. He's now the leading scorer for the Eagles with 9.
And there you go.
And there's Alex Kelsey.
There you go.
His first points of the night.
And Reading just satisfied here. Exeter in a zone.
Alcantara can't get it to fall, and Kachizi battling underneath for the board. Here's Alex Kelsey. No good off the rim. Alcantara the rebound. Behind the back dribble. Floater in the lane, fouled by Kelsey, and he'll head to the line for 2.
There's, I think, a little bit of experience there by Kelsey taking that quick shot. I know it looked like it's open, but sometimes you just really need to settle it down for your team. Take a breath. Because what you're doing, that tempo just favors the athleticism of Reading High.
So a couple of players making their first appearance of the night. 5 for the Eagles, Trevor Kepperling. And number 23 for the Red Knights, Deshaun Wilson, seeing their first action. And Alcantara wills that one in.
All right, let's see if Exeter can weather the storm here. Reading with full court pressure. They're up 7 points.
Alcantara picks up the foul. 2 on him now. 3 minutes, 34 seconds left in the third quarter. 7-point lead for the Red Knights as the pass is almost intercepted by Ruben Rodriguez. He ends up going off of his hand, and it gets right to Kepperling. And then Ruben Rodriguez fouls Kepperling, so he'll head to the line. Ruben Rodriguez just sprinting all over the court there.
Yeah, and that's only Ruben's second foul, so he's not in any foul trouble yet, really. And it was a good foul. Make him earn it.
Kepperling just into the game. First free throw, no good. Trying to cut this now to a 6-point lead.
Boy, I'd just like to see what this score would be if Exeter had not had so many turnovers and made a couple of free throws here.
Alcantara with the rebound, pushes it up to Gray. Gray pulls back, gets it to Rodriguez. Here's Gray in the corner, pushes the baseline inside to Alcantara. Beautiful pass. Alcantara can't get the finish to fall. Kepperling has it, surrounded by 3 Red Knights, and we're going to have a foul. We'll see who they call this on. They're going to go with Wilson. So Deshaun Wilson picks up his first foul with 3:14 left in the third.
Like I said, now it's weather the storm time. Reading's going to bring everything they can as far as defensive pressure to try and rattle these guys.
Schlaffer down to Payne. Tough shot, and he's fouled.
Got a foul.
He'll head to the line. So very critical for Exeter to start hitting their free throws here with 3 minutes left in the third. And a lot. They've been at the stripe a lot. They got Reading High has 5 fouls already.
5 fouls, exactly right. Good point there, James. 5 fouls already. So, Exeter's going to be at the line here. They have to start making these free throws. There you go.
I think the closer this game stays, the more Reading High is going to press. More likelihood that you can get to the free throw line in the bonus. So we'll see how this pans out in the late stages of the game as Payne can't get it to fall. So 41-35. Here's Harris Rodriguez. Dishes to Ruben Rodriguez, who drives the lane, lays it in.
Nice so power, sweet.
Nice power move to get to the basket by Ruben Rodriguez.
That's what I always say about Ruben. I mean, pick your poison. If you go out and defend him tight, on the perimeter. He's just going to drive right past you to the basket. And if you lay off him, he's just going to knock down the three. So very quietly up to an 8-point lead.
Yeah, 43-35. Exeter needs a basket here as Payne hits the floor. And Kelsey tried to get that one to go off of Eris Rodriguez and
turned it over.
I'm not so sure that it wasn't off the Red Knights to begin with.
I totally agree with that. I thought I thought that should be Exeter ball.
Kelsey trying to make something happen for his Eagles squad as Rodriguez looks underneath to Wilson. Eris Rodriguez now from the three-point stripe. Gets his own rebound over everybody.
Beautiful
puts
play.
It back for two.
Well, like I said, was Exeter going to be able to weather the storm here? And
double-digit lead for the Red Knights, 45-35.
Yep, biggest lead of the night for the Red Knights. So big possession time. Look, you can't get 10 points on one turned down court. Just settle down, work for the good shot.
Kachizi checks back in for the Eagles. He's been a staple tonight. I think he's part of the reason that Reading High hadn't been able to get things going as quickly as they'd hope. He's kind of kept the boards in check for the Eagles. Here's Teddy Snyder for three. No good. Kachizi with the rebound. Snyder gets it back, throws it right back up off the front of the rim. Loose basketball handled by Alcantara. He pushes it up to Deshaun Wilson, back to Alcantara, and he slams it home.
Showtime.
And Coach Ashcroft takes a timeout. I want to thank Win Marketing. Win Marketing specializes in digital marketing programs that are cost-effective, reach larger audiences, have a variety of sources, and deliver measurable results. Contact Win Marketing today at 610-914-3928. And we want to thank Apex Auto Exchange. Apex Auto Exchange is a local, family-run automotive and ATV dealership that specializes in unique vehicles such as performance cars, classic cars and trucks, motorcycles, and vintage two-stroke ATVs. Financing options for everyone. Check out Apex Auto Exchange and stay ahead of the curve. And tonight's broadcast is powered by Brute Athletic Apparel. Check out Brute.com for all your uniform needs, especially now as you get prepped for AAU basketball season coming up here in the very near future. Brute has what you need. Reversible jerseys from Brute Athletic Apparel. Check out Brute.com and make an inquiry.
Well, like I said, was Exeter going to be able to weather the storm? And I guess the answer is right now is it does not look like it. 47-35, but a good possession needed right here.
Here's Schlaffer with it now, guarded by Alcantara. He gets it off to Snyder. Miles Gray covers him. Behind the back, Snyder drives. Gets the shot up, but the foul's on the floor. Actually, it looks like he might get two shots here.
And that's great. Shots. And now Exeter in the bonus. That's just what we talked about, you know. I mean, a couple of things that Exeter's just got to do better down the stretch. Value the basketball and hit some free throws.
Snyder's first free throw, no good. And Snyder misses both.
Oh my, yeah, just as bad as a turnover when you miss both.
So Coach Ashcroft can't be happy right now. Some
missed
free throws here in the third.
I was going to say, 94 feet plays into Redding's high hand, but you miss the layup there. Oh!
Ruben Rodriguez.
Wow.
Gets it to go.
Incredible athleticism. I was talking to one of the assistant coaches about Ruben
There's a three from Snyder. He's in double digits with 12 for the Eagles. 30 seconds to play in the third.
I was asking whether or not Ruben Rodriguez was a contortionist in the offseason. I mean, the guy just gets himself in positions that nobody else can.
He definitely knows how to put himself in the position to score. That's evident tonight. He has 20 on the board for the Red Knights. He's got the basketball now. Tries to go inside to Wilson. Colin Payne saves it, unfortunately, hits off his own foot and goes out of bounds. Good effort there by the senior Colin Payne, and he's still down on the court. Now he's getting helped up by his teammates. Looks like Kepperling's going to come in and give Payne a breather. Payne's ready to come right back in, but Coach Ashcroft's going to have him sit down for a minute.
Yeah, that's a football player for you.
Good block there by Schlaffer. And he keeps the score where it is, an 11-point lead for the Red Knights, 49-38 at the end of the third quarter. We get geared up for
the fourth quarter, and getting geared up. Hey, LLhoops pick and roll tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. We're talking everything, boys and girls basketball here in District 3. Going to have a couple of great coaches featuring the Mid-Penn Conference, Sean Schlaffer from Chambersburg, Bill Wolf from Cumberland Valley Girls, who, that's kind of royalty when it comes to girls basketball here in the state of Pennsylvania. Mike Gross, Dale Jackson, myself, and we're talking everything basketball here in District 3, power rankings, interviews, players of the week. It's all tomorrow at 7, LLhoops pick and roll. Stop by.
It will be Exeter basketball to start the fourth quarter. Teddy Snyder, 12 points. 3 other Exeter Eagles with 8. Colin Payne, Joey Schlaffer, and Anthony Kachisi. Reading High on the board. Ruben Rodriguez, 20 points. And Alcantara second here on the team tonight with 12 points. Into Kachisi. He gets it off to Payne. Payne weaves his way in. Can't get it to fall. Loose ball. Handled by Miles Gray, and he'll push it up court. He gets it to Ruben Rodriguez, who rushes the baseline, throws up a shot, can't get it to go. And Kachisi has the rebound, and now Kelsey pushes it across court. Pace of play increased here in the fourth, and Schlaffer puts it in for 2 points, cuts it down to 9-point lead for the Red Knights.
Just what the doctor ordered for Exeter. Fast start here for the fourth quarter. But you just kind of wonder when, Coach Perez isn't going to kind of take the air out of the ball, you know.
Here's Amir Berdine tried to drive the hoop.
It's only the third foul on Exeter, so.
Here's Rodriguez backing in on Kelsey.
Oh,
and there you are with the contortionist reference, and somehow found a way to get that ball close to the rim to give himself a chance. But he'll head to the stripe for 2.
That was crazy. I don't know how he had any room. Oh, looks like they're going to call it on the floor. Yep.
All right, Xavier Davis gets it out to Ruben Rodriguez. He hits Amir Rodriguez. Now driving the lane, and he throws it up, and he gets it to fall.
Man, contortionist action there. Jesus. Nice scoop and score.
Great athleticism on display tonight by the Red Knights. As Gray tries to go on down low, and Schlaffer hits it with his leg. Kick basketball. They'll reset.
Important that Exeter start fouling because they need to get extra possessions off of missed free throws, I think, if they expect to get back in this game.
Here's Amir Rodriguez.
Man, he's been good tonight.
He's got 12.
Up to a 14-point margin now. We've got 6:47 remaining. Boy, a lot of things have to happen really well, really fast for Exeter.
That's for sure. There's Joey Schlaffer bringing it up. Handling the point guard duties on this trip. And now Teddy Snyder drives, spins back out, goes back to the point. Now double team, knocked away by Ruben Rodriguez. And he takes it up. Can't get it to fall, but Xavier Davis is there for 2 points as the lead extends. And Reading High putting it on now with the 16-point lead with 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the game.
We were amazingly close to losing the broadcast there, gang. Sorry about that.
Stolen away by Miles Gray. He pushes it up, takes it himself, lays it in for 2 points.
Well,
and it's up to an 18-point lead just like that.
I mean, just like that is the appropriate word, because just like that, I mean, and we were kind of waiting for that the entire game.
Yeah.
Reading High's MO is typically that they try and blow you away quickly. And what they've done here is, really come on strong here in the fourth quarter. So as you can see, we've got fans heading to the exits here at Exeter. But listen, thanks for joining. Really appreciate everybody watching at home there here on LLhoops. We've got some great games coming up.
Yeah.
Friday night.
To it.
We'll have Berks Catholic and Governor Mifflin.
Yeah.
So 7 o'clock here on LLhoops. And the same Reading High Red Knights we'll have at Berks Catholic next Monday, the 31st. So strap in for District 1 basketball here on LLhoops, gang.
Yeah, really looking forward to that Reading High Berks Catholic matchup.
That's at Berks Catholic.
Payne gets it into Schlaffer. We're under 6 minutes to play. 18-point lead for the Red Knights. Teddy Snyder with it now. Red Knights just amping it up on defense here in the fourth quarter, pulling away. There's Gray, swats it out of the hands of Colin Payne, then takes it away when Kelsey tries to get it back to Payne. Here's Amir Rodriguez. A little too strong. Daniel Alcantara goes up. He's fouled in the process, and he'll head to the line.
I think we're officially in showtime mode here with 50-48, with 58-40, with 5:21 to go. But look, give Exeter an awful lot of credit for hanging with Reading High tonight.
Kept it close for 3 quarters, and more towards the end of the third is when Reading High really started turning it on and things started falling into sync for them. And that's where they extended their lead now to 19 points with 5:21 left to play.
It's seeing Reading High as much as I do. I just marvel at how quickly it always happens, too. In the blink of an eye, they can take an opponent that, that's somewhat in a game, and then just like shove them to the curb. I mean, it's incredible. Never seen a basketball team over my years of watching basketball like Reading High be able to do that. Maybe a couple of teams that I saw growing up, and that in Indiana. But I'm telling you what, it's just incredible to see these guys perform.
Missed free throw there. Kachizi with the rebound. Can't put it back. Davis gets it out to Miles Gray. He pushes it up, turns around, gives it to Amir Rodriguez. And Amir pulls it out.
And I can't go through this broadcast without giving a shout-out to my alma mater, my Chesterton Trojans out in Indiana, who, as of this week, were the #1 team in 4A out in Indiana. So great job on my alma mater, Chesterton. got to give you a shout out on the broadcast tonight.
They have a foul on the floor.
Got to do better on the scoring. Always seem to be. But I'm shell-shocked from last week. I mean, I was up and back, and even tonight we had, I'm just looking at the scoreboard. I'm not, I don't have my scorebook in front of me. So when that's wrong.
Bruce Badgley is the king of multitasking here at the LLhoops broadcasts.
Well, we hope the fans like it. The idea here is to bring these games to the fans, quite honestly, with a little bit, so that you can at least see the numbers of the players. And we're just going to leave it at that.
Here's Ruben Rodriguez now, off to Alcantara. He drives the lane, gets it up, and gets it to go.
Man. He did that a couple of times on Saturday to Archbishop Wood. And that's kind of his patented move. That, and it's funny because guys were talking about, the fact that he reminded them of George Gervin.
Wow.
And with that kind of move, that was George Gervin. He'd, go into the lane there and throw those kind of wild fadeaway shots.
So Ruben Rodriguez will take a seat with 4:14 along with Xavier Davis. See if that should do it for his night, I would think. 64-42 the score. Exeter with the basketball. Payne drives, takes a shot from the foul line, can't get it to go. Loose ball, swatted away there by Eris Rodriguez. And Colin Payne for three. No good. Loose ball again. Schlaffer battling for it. But Amir Berdine comes up with it. He has a free route to the hoop. Colin Payne sticks his hand in there, knocks the ball away. But that will send Berdine to the line.
Yeah, Payne had a little bit of off-night shooting tonight. He's only got 8 points so far. And just didn't have a shot out there tonight. Sometimes you got it and sometimes you don't. And sometimes it's that Reading defense when you got guys just all around you, pesting you from 94 feet. That does take you out of your rhythm. You can't really shoot too much in rhythm to score.
Now here's Amir Berdine. No good. Rebound. Kachizi taken away by Deshaun Wilson. Miles Gray has it over to Daniel Alcantara. No good. Schlaffer the rebound. As we're eyeing up our player of the game. Who's it going to be tonight? Lots of candidates tonight. There's a drive by Colin Payne. A basket in the foul. He'll head to the line for one. He leads 20 now for the Red Knights with 3:27 left.
Yeah, a lot of candidates there for the Red Knights tonight. For player of the game, we're kind of sizing that up.
As Payne completes the three-point play.
Got the abacus out, doing some figuring here.
There's underneath Alcantara. He'll head to the line to add to his point total. He has 16 tonight for the Red Knights.
And people are probably saying, well, why is Alcantara in the game up, 19 points here with only 3:17 to go? Well, remember, he was on suspension for a good bit. This is important for him just to get, some extra cardiovascular, a little bit more game shape. Because Reading High has a tough stretch of games, conference games, coming up. Look, this league schedule for Reading High definitely, going to be difficult. Followed by the county tournament. So Rick Perez is going to need all hands on deck
And he does have a pretty deep bench, which is he's fortunate at the high school level to have a lot of good players to bring off the bench and support the starting lineup. As Kachisi puts it in for 2, he's got 12 tonight. He is I believe he's the leading scorer here for the Eagles tonight.
Well, I'm sure Rick is obviously his goal is the trifecta, the county, the district, and then the state title. So, we'll see if he can pull that off again. Got to take it one at a time, that's for sure.
Oh, nice. Schlaffer. And he can't get it to go. Rebound, Colin Payne. He puts it up, gets it to fall. And he'll head to the line for 1. This second chance here at a 3-point play in about 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Exeter's still playing hard. You got to give those guys credit. Look, they're all competitors. Colin Payne, Schlaffer.
2:19 left to play in the fourth quarter. And Payne puts in his second free throw in as many minutes to complete his second 3-point play. And here's Miles Gray at the foul line. He pulls it out.
Yeah, you got to believe they're just going to run the clock out here.
And that's what they were trying to do that last possession, and Schlaffer came in and stole that ball away. Now Payne takes a foul, his third. That sends Gray to the line for 1-1.
Don't forget, gang, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Pick and Roll. Our District 3 Hoops talk show here on LLhoops.com, 7 o'clock.
Second free throw for Gray's no good. Pushed up court by the Eagles. Here's Payne on the baseline. Nice.
Beauty.
Layup. Underneath the basket. Well done, Colin Payne. 66-52. Minute 50 to play. There's Deshaun Wilson behind the pass to Malik Asamanu. And Asamanu gets it back out to Miles Gray, who lays it up. Can't get it to fall. Ball goes knocked into the hands of Deshaun Wilson. And he puts it back for 2 points. He's on the board tonight as Payne saves the basketball from going out of bounds right to Miles Gray. Here's Aris Rodriguez with it. Pressured now by the Eagles defense.
Oh my, nice move. Amazing that we got up to 70 because, this fourth quarter has been pretty fast and furious for Reading High. Never thought we were going to get there with only less than 30 points at halftime.
Yeah. Here's Payne for 3. Got it. Well, he's heating up here. That's his 19th point.
Wow. Amazing how quickly he got it. There's
Daniel Alcantara. And Reading High content. Just pass this basketball around and let the time evaporate here. 70-55. Cross-court pass to Deshaun Wilson. They play keep away here from the Eagles in the final 20 seconds. There's Miles Gray now with it. Over to Aris Rodriguez. He drives.
Down to 10. And a foul. we went 1.5 minutes and they fouled with 6 seconds to go. But anyway, give Exeter all the credit in the world. I'll be honest with you, that they ran a little bit out of gas here in the fourth quarter, and Reading High really put the foot on the accelerator. So, and who's our player of the game?
Player of the game. Drum roll.
Please.
Reading High, number 2, Ruben Rodriguez is tonight's LLhoops player of the game. An outstanding performance by Ruben, another 20-plus point night for him, leading this Red Knight offense.
A very quiet 20 points.
Yeah. Daniel Alcantara, honorable mention with 17 points tonight. And Eris Rodriguez, he put in 15 for
I tell you what, a very valuable performance by him too. I mean, that was a tough call on MVP between those three. That's for sure.
Ruben's been on the bench since about the 4-minute mark here in the fourth, and a three-point shot by Schlaffer is no good. That will end the night. 72-55. The Red Knights are the winners in tonight's matchup here at Exeter High School. So another win for the Red Knights. They move to 16-2, 8-0 in the conference. And the Exeter Eagles drop to 9-7, 4-4 in the conference. So thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. We thank our sponsors, Win Marketing, Apex Auto Exchange, Brute Athletic Apparel, and LLhoops for sponsoring tonight's matchup. Stay tuned for more hoops action here in the Berks County Circuit. Friday night, Governor Mifflin and Berks Catholic here on the SSP Network. For Bruce Badgley, I'm James Hine. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great